What's going on, guys? Your boy Caxcus here, and today's video I'm going to be delivering parcels with Relay, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the job. So today I'm going to be giving you the rundown on how to apply for Relay, how to start up working with Relay and whatnot, because a lot of people have been asking me how to join and how long the waiting times will be and everything, and what to expect with Relay as well, and what's the pay looking like, and what do you have to do really once you get the parcels and everything. So today I'm going to be doing all of that for you guys. So if you guys are brand new to the channel, I really appreciate if you guys drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Videos are out every Mondays and Fridays, and as you can see, it started raining a bit. Today is going to rain, and yeah, let's get straight into this video. So what I use for Relay is I use my e-bike to do most of my jobs, or pretty much all my jobs. I have the parcels in here already, all ready to get numbered, because you have to number them once you pick them up from the pit stop. And the pit stop is what you call it once you pick the parcels up. So the place to go to pick them up, you don't call it a warehouse, Relay call it a pit stop. So yeah, I'm gonna take the parcels out and number them for you guys, and yeah, just start the shift. Alright, so once the parcels are all been numbered in numerical order from 1 to 14, that's how much parcels I got today for this shift. So I'm going to be putting them from 14th, then 13, then 12, and so on and so on. And we have one at the start, and then we go all the way back until the last one, which is 14. And that's how we do these shifts. So I'm going to show you a screenshot of what the map looks like for my route today, and you just follow the number, and it just goes in order from 1 all the way up to 14. And just like that, all the parcels have been put away from numerical order, and we have 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, and then the rest are all behind. And yeah, we'll just start this shift right now. So one of the common questions that I do get asked about this job, and trust me, I do get quite a few of these, but a lot of people keep asking me, how long is the wait list? Like, how long will it take to get accepted? And for what I know, there are 3 applications: car, moped, or e-bike. Car and van are one and the same, so they're the same thing. So if you sign up using a car or a van, the wait list is a bit long, to be fair. I know people that are on the car waiting list, and they've been on it for a good 3-4 weeks now so far. And then I know other people that's been on the wait list for at least 2 months. Before, Relay had a lot of applications for cars and vans, so they stopped getting people with cars and vans. They stopped applications completely. But as of recently, they started adding more people to a wait list for cars and vans. So that's a good sign that they are looking for cars and van people. And when people do leave the job, leave Relay, you will most likely get hired and pushed up on the wait list. People who are trying to do the job on an e-bike, again, is another pretty long wait list, because a lot of people have e-bikes, and a lot of people want to do this sort of job. So you could expect the wait list to be long for the e-bike, but not as long as cars. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so this time the customer wasn't in, so I'm gonna switch it from handed to customer, because I thought they'll be in, to leaving it outside the customer's door. You can only do that if you're in a building, like a flat or an apartment, or if the customer says to on the notes, if they live in a house over there or something like that. And with moped users, you'd be in luck, because I'm pretty sure Relay are trying to hire more moped users at the moment. So if you guys do have own mopeds and want to do this job with a moped, then make sure you do apply before all the spaces get taken, and you will end up be putting on a long wait list. Because Relay is not like Uber, where they just hire anyone and everyone, and they just never have an end application. Like with Uber, there's no wait list. You could just get accepted within a couple days or weeks. and then you're in just like that. But with relay, there's only limited slots, so it's good because it won't just have a lot of people jam-packed to people just taking your shift. Speaking of money, well, that'll be my next question I will answer about how much you would get paid with relay and what the pay expects and what you expect the pay to look like. And I'll talk about all of that after I deliver these 3 parcels. After I drop these 3 parcels, I'm gonna be going somewhere over there. So across the A12, as you can see, that long ass A road. And then Stratford as well, it's right there, as you can see the Olympic something. I don't know, I don't even know what it's called. And then also you can see the West Ham Stadium as well. All right. You're welcome. All right, now that is all 3 dropped off. And I like to call that a triple, because there's 3 parcels for 1 building, so I like to call it a triple. If I have 2 parcels for 1 building, I call it a double. And if it was 4, quadruple, and so on and so on. All right, so the next question I get asked about a lot is, what is the pay with relay? Because everyone wants to know what the pay is and if it's good or not, because everyone wants the best pay, the best paying job. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and be like, oh yeah, the pay is so good and everything, this, that, the other. Now, sometimes the pay is good, it is good, but then sometimes the pay can be not good. Like sometimes they try to be a bit cheeky. And why is this guy just flying in his van? Sometimes, man, like people in white vans, they just like slow down. Like I almost crashed because of a white van. Like he just didn't indicate and just swerved left, like what that guy did. But he actually indicated, and the other person just didn't. I had to hit the brakes quick. But yes, the pay is split into 2 different categories. For e-bikes / mopeds, the pay is the exact same. But for car users and van users, the pay is slightly different because you guys have to use petrol, plus your routes are different as well because you go a bit further out because you guys are using cars. So the routes will look different and the pay will be different as well. The pay will be more in cars per shift compared to moped and e-bike users. Like this shift I'm on now, it is a very short shift, and it's a very rare shift as well. I don't normally get this type of shift that is just really short, so this is a rare one. And usually when it's a short shift, the pay is usually a lot lower as well. But that's to be expected if the shift is shorter, you know. If the shift is shorter, then the pay will be shorter. Because sometimes when they drop out a shift and no one wants it and it's really late and it's like, let's say 6, 7 o'clock, they'll bump up the money from a regular shift, which will probably be around 20 quid, to double that, 40, 50 quid, maybe even 60. I have done a shift where I have been paid £60 just for 1 shift. I done that in, I think, just an hour or just over an hour. So I made £50 in just like that. And I would say the average that I make per hour is around 15, £16. Back when relay was new and stuff, the pay was a lot higher and I was getting towards the lines of 18, £19 an hour. But they have dropped the pay a little bit. So it's dropped down to, I would say, 15, £16 an hour, which is still pretty good for a job like this. But obviously in its prime, I was getting paid a lot more, you know? And if you're a car user, I'm sorry, but I don't really have a good idea of how much you'll make from using a car. I would assume it's similar to someone on an e-bike or a moped. So I gave you the estimates of what you can make for an e-bike. With relay, they have a ranking system. And what that means is, the higher rank you are, the earlier you can book shifts in advance for the week ahead. So I'm the highest rank on relay. And the highest rank goes from platinum, gold, silver, and then bronze. And then a new starter as well for someone who's just signed on to relay. So I am platinum, so I can book my shifts in advance from every Tuesday at 7 p.m. for the next week. So from the following week, I can book from Mondays to Fridays, which is what I normally do. So I have work booked and ready for me, and I know how much I'll be making roughly in that week as well. Yeah, there will be shifts on the day, like there are shifts now, but they're not going to be good ones, or they're going to be ones that are just in an area that you're not in. Like there's shifts out now, but they're all in south or west or north. I find that the shifts do get taken up the quickest in East London, those are the areas where it gets taken up the quickest. So I'm assuming that more people are hired in the area of East London. But areas such as South, West and Northwest, the shifts don't get taken as quick, so you will have time to pick your shift. So if you guys do live in those areas, you should be happy for that, because that's a good sign for you guys. Unlike people who live in East like me, who work in the East, you have to be quick when you're getting your shifts for the following week, you know? I don't know how the shifts work for card users, but like I said, I assume it's the same as well and similar. So you would be looking to book shifts as well in advance, or book shifts on the day if you haven't got anything in advance as well. Because sometimes I do book stuff on the day if I'm not working, but I feel like, you know what, let me see what shifts are out there and available, and I'll just pick whatever up and just do it and make the money. It's a good side hustle to have, I would say, this job, a really good one. If you guys was curious about which areas there are shifts in for relay, I'll show you on screen with a rough estimate of how much you can get paid for those shifts as well. We are finished today. It took me 35 minutes, so 35 minutes for £14. I mean, it's good. I mean, it only took me half an hour for this shift. I mean, this was a short shift, I already knew. So I knew I could do it quickly. And yeah, it only took me 35 minutes for that. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys do leave a like on this video. If this video did help you in thinking about or applying for a relay. Yeah, hope to see you guys in my next video. Take care and peace.